Because in the morning everybody came to grab their stuff, and then give one to Anna.
Cheddar hot links, Polish sausage, and regular hot dogs.
All right. Thank you. And then I wanted to thank the Dibmars for the centerpieces. I wanted to thank, there's so many parents that have contributed to the social, the Dibmars, the Sing, oh gosh. Okay, this is for the boys side first. Oh my God, there are Ballos. I mean, Coach Joe, Patrick's mom. I mean, you guys made it awesome. I mean, we had the best food ever. When we played Clovis, everybody was walking off the field, and there was like 3 guys that came to eat. And once they got that chicken, oh, they were calling everybody over there. All the team was coming. So that was just awesome. That just goes to show you, you know, the reputation that we have. And it's just awesome. We have great coaches. I know it.
No.
Okay.
You're making jokes. No.
Yeah. They're already talking about me.
We're saying Clovis don't stay for just any old food.
Yeah. You know, so I mean, it's, you know, that just goes to show you the kind of, like I said, the reputation we have and what awesome parents we have, because it would not happen without any of you guys out here. I mean, you guys just are very awesome. None of the other clubs have what we have. They don't have parent involvement, and that's okay, Josh. I'm playing with you. So anyways, it's just, you guys are awesome, and thank you very much. You're gonna have you guys. So, like I said, if I forgot about anybody, I'm sorry. Okay. And then the girls, Marisol and Jasmine's dad. Where's Jasmine's dad? Where's your dad? Oh, he didn't come? Oh man, that guy.
Clap for him anyway.
He was frying chicken at Holman Park, okay? They got fresh food, fresh French fries. I mean, awesome. Tell your dad, awesome job, and then we can't wait for next year. And Marisol too, she's the one that headed everything. That's Dakota and Cheyenne's mom. I mean, she stood in for me because I couldn't be there, so she handled that, so thank you. And I didn't say anything about Kevin. Oh my goodness. Kevin and Hortensia, man. You guys, I mean, they brought the canopies, they brought the tables, they, you know, I mean, the food. They even brought my mac and cheese today. I said, bring your favorite dish. And then for him, it was my favorite dish. So it put a lot of work into it, so thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead and talk.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I got all my coaches here. Okay, hey, listen, just real quickly, hey, we're going to try to get through this relatively quick. I mean, we're not in a hurry or anything, but, we're going to give out some awards. We're going to talk about some of our seniors that are leaving, and then everybody who comes up here as a coach is going to, you know, maybe talk a little bit about what they thought about the season. The season this year was, every year's been different, so 5th year. Bullard is the first team that there ever has been, a rugby team in the Central Valley, and we have a really nice tradition. Not talking about rugby, I'm mostly talking about, you know, really fun young men and women, you know, very classy kids that work hard, and we've done well. This year, we trained all together, boys and girls, which seemed kind of weird, but we did it. It worked out really well. The boys ended up being Valley champions this year, which was great. We didn't lose the game. We went out and we made the playoffs. We couldn't really go. But it's a learning experience for young people.
Keep the.
And it's a very successful season. And we're all really proud of the way you guys played this year. One thing that I'll say is it should be at least just international. You guys should maybe understand one of the main things you accomplished this year is how to work together. The compliment on the boys team was every time we played someone, the coaches would be like, wow, man, you guys really, really work together. So as a group, you guys overcome a lot of obstacles, a lot of, maybe in some cases, your teams, maybe more experienced players, they play beautifully as a team. Girls are in a whole different boat. They're the weirdest. It's always tough with them. I don't know what it is. But we were going out there with 14 girls to play teams in a league that is, I always say this, and I think everyone looks at me and kind of rolls their eyes. The league that girls play is insane. Just to let you know, the team that finished first in our league just lost by 5 points in the national championship game. And, the fact that we were on the field with that team, with, no subs, and battling out with them, and you girls, your individual experience out there, you're playing out there, it showed you, look, that's the top. That's the top. So you guys have a chance to play against that. The other team on the other side of our league, we're split into two sides. The Bay Area side, the team that won that just won a national championship in their division. So in our league, we got the runner-up in the national championship. Those are the teams that we play against. But oh my God, you guys frustrated as hell. I mean, it's like 8 girls, 5 girls, 12 girls, 14 girls, grabbing an extra girl on the way to the game. And, it was just like it was so hard for you too because there was no getting hurt. I mean, if you get hurt, we're short. And everybody played every different position. Everybody was all over the place. And I felt like we played some great games. We played some shockers. Yeah, no. And I think we saw as coaches that the potential was great, but we just didn't like it. Very good. I think that the fact that we're the only girls program in the Valley, there's a lot of opportunities to keep it going. You gotta get more players out there. You gotta keep it going. We also have to acknowledge that, putting everything in perspective, West was a very good team. Better players than the country. You guys are playing against each other. And that's the church. And so, something you don't think about as you move forward. I was really proud of what we did, but there were some times where it was and the way the teams went to this year, and you looked at them both, the boys were progressing faster than the girls. We did enough girls to some drill. So sort of an unopposed, which the kids know what I'm talking about, and some of our patterns, girls were hurt by not having the players that they needed, but still had an outstanding season. A lot of pride, and you guys accomplished. The coaches, we got one of the reasons that we're successful, and I know this for sure. We got really the best coaches in the Valley. Every one of these guys would be a nightmare to coach against. It would be very difficult for Bullard to come against. I don't think that there's a coach in another program that that these guys could do better. And we're real fortunate, very, very good. So really proud of the year this year. Great year. Just it's great to keep going at Bullard. It's always nice. Lisa, it's been amazing. I don't know what else I can say. We wouldn't have made it this year without her. It's not just us. It's the youth program. It's other schools she helped. It's the entire rugby community. But I'm telling you, man, the amount of work that she did this year is amazing. Everybody. And not because she's doing it for that reason. Don't get me wrong. She's not. But you should acknowledge and appreciate that. Okay, so what we're going to start out with is the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to acknowledge our seniors. So it's a tradition at Bullard where we have the parents come up and say a few words about their kid in their final year here. So we're going to do this.
Isaiah. Can you record it?
And then we've got balls. Okay. So we're going to go alphabetical, or we're just going to go down this list. So start with Fernanda.
I don't know if I should be trusted with
I
this.
saw ya. And no pressure.
Not some kid. Amanda's been in sports her whole life. Everything she does is sports-minded, except for the fact that she's a beautiful musician and that she sometimes takes precedence, but not friends on the team. She's grown up with some of these kids since kindergarten and first grade, and I can't be more proud of her. She's maintained her grade point levels. She's done multiple sports times. She's extremely talented, as well as so I just can't say any more than that. She's been a great kid.
Okay, Shaq.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Christian?
Hey, Slug. Hey, record.
No, I'm not recording.
No, dude, you're closer.
Hey, listen to you. Hey, listen to you, Cassie.
Slug, do it.
And I'm just happy that she's in the team and she's a good girl. And that she's finishing high school. She's studying in school. That's all.
Am I supposed to just keep recording? Okay.
He's like, I'm athletic, so I'm like, okay, I'm going first. Ow! Stop!
Shut up, Slug.
For those that don't know me, my name's Shakira.
Hello, Shakira.
It's been a great season. I don't know. I know parents don't really like rugby. I mean, seeing us get like beat up. But I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know. And I don't know. The guys, I mean, I see them. They're really inspiring, even though they're annoying.
Yeah, Slug.
I love you guys though. And the girls too. They're annoying too. Love them all.
Don't worry, I'm like
Hey, Slug. Slug, get Levi. Get Levi. Get Levi.
Hey, Levi.
Hey, Levi, here. Record it. Record it. Right there. Just record it.
Dude, it's all zoomed down.
Okay, well, this is my daughter. We started the rugby club. Her brother was a junior. So Sarah was in 8th grade. By the time she was a freshman, she was the most obnoxious fan. Get the ball out! And then she was playing soccer, and it was just wasn't working, so she came to me and said she wanted to be an MMA fighter. Okay, well, why don't we try rugby? See how that works. That's sort of a combination between the two. So she started the team, the girls' team at Bullard. And the first year, to make sure she really wanted to play, being the cool rugby dad I am, as a sophomore, I had her out there playing with Fresno State. And it was a little brutal, but she did really well. And by the time her first year was over, she was a very good player. And she was the Northern California All-Star, and to be the captain of the varsity Northern California All-Stars. And it happened a really great year. And you know what? She's gotten better every year. And this has been her sport. It's perfect for her. The girls know, and everybody knows, when we go and see another team, they all know Sarah. She's a very social person. She's very socially outgoing. She's just been, it's hard to imagine what this program's going to be without her.
Coach is gonna cry.
I'm Sarah's mom, and I, like probably all the parents, I'm very, very proud of my daughter, and it's always exciting to watch all the girls, and I'm proud of all the girls. And it's exciting to watch, it's fun to watch them battle it out there, and you know, just pull together as a team and do all these amazing athletic things. I've been watching my daughter every year more and more of a leader and get the respect of other kids and just show this tremendous leadership, and I can't wait to watch what she's going to do in college with rugby, and I just think it's a great sport. Parents shouldn't be afraid of it to their children, and my daughter's just an amazing kid. She's good at everything, so I love her. They did a great job as well.
Speak up.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what's going to keep her going for the rest of her life.
Love all you guys, like a family and stuff, and I wouldn't be the person that I was today without rugby and all the coaches and everyone around.
¡Viva la familia!
I know, it's Sarah.
Dakota.
Oh, Coach is crying.
I'm about to cry.
No violent one.
I'm Dakota's mom. I really appreciate all the coaches, and this has been a really great experience for all of us. Her name is Dakota Eaglebear, and Christian!
Oh, she called you out. No, go. Sorry, Mommy. Sorry.
Anyway, when we go through ceremonies to name our children when we follow certain tribal traditions, and Dakota was named Dakota Eaglebear for a purpose, and I enjoy fighting with her. It tells me that at least there is some hope that we fight for things that are good, and we fight for each other, and we love one another, and we go into life with humility and respect. And that's why I respect the coaches, because they have the ability to help all of you and all of us be together. That's what it takes to teach. And I was very lucky to have Dakota, because she gives me that extra fight, that extra life every day. So we can fight again later. I can give her her gloves later on. But I'm proud of her because she's 17 and she's going to graduate. And I hope all good things for all of you. And I'm glad that she's part of you. Thank you.
Alright, Mommy, stay up there.
I'm very appreciative to my parents who told me to come out here, because I think unlike most rugby parents, they wanted me to come get beat up. And so I think that motivated me more to work harder. And so I'm very appreciative towards them, and that's all I have to say.
You should too. Blake.
No. Not that easy. Go. Okay, you go ahead.
I really enjoyed playing rugby this year. I mean, even though I only played a few games, everybody knows why. But I really enjoyed being out here. This was what I looked forward to coming out to doing. Practice was like, my big thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna play. Well, hopefully I'm gonna play for next year for Fresno State. And yeah, everybody's like family to me. So, yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Patrick?
My parents didn't come out here. I like playing rugby. It was fun. My first year. I seen Christian play. He always tried to get me into it, all throughout high school. And I finally did it senior year. He made me a promise if he went to formal, I had to play rugby.
Oh my God.
I played rugby for him, really.
Yeah, we did.
Hard getting data around here.
I want to double cheek. Gonna give him a big back.
Okay, Drew.
Hey, give him a big back. Drew.
He's a trooper.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh my God. Pearl Harbor.
Drew's played rugby this is his third year, and he actually had to prove to me with statistics that he would get injured less playing rugby than playing football. That was the only way I would agree to let him play. He lied. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I don't know. He told us he wanted to do this, and we called his bluff. And 3 years later, and it was a really good decision. We enjoyed watching them play. We enjoyed the team. We enjoyed the coaches. Whole rugby family atmosphere. It's been great. Never would change anything.
I just wanted to say I had the best 3 years of my life playing this sport with you guys. It was the best. It was definitely worth everything. And I want to say thank you guys for this, and I also wanted to thank the club for every opportunity they've provided me. So yeah.
Hey, Darian. You can't hear from that left ear? Hey, why are your glasses on?
He didn't drop the ball.
Don't drop the ball.
Drop the ball.
The throwback or what?
I only played for a little bit of time, but it was fun. I came out here. I was talked to about coming every day. Then I didn't really know what to expect, but when I finally came out here, it was worth my time coming, and I like playing.
Couple more times played.
Yeah, like,
man, my speech probably was long.
paragraph.
Oh, he got the ticket. He's in jail. I'm kidding. But he's at home. I don't know where he's at. Greg! I know, where's Carlo? Chacho, call Carlo. Why?
You gotta shake it.
So? What does mom say?
Yes, she took him back on.
Oh, that ticket for them.
No, she took him to the field so he could get the money and pay the ticket.
No. Shut up. I swear.
I've been told to play rugby since I've been a freshman. I didn't think that would be fun, but it actually was. I enjoy getting to meet a lot of people, parents and stuff. You guys are friendly and treat me like a family. Thank you.
Well, I technically been playing rugby for like 2 years now. My sister got me into it. She's like, "You're not in school, maybe you should come and play rugby." I was like, "I don't know what that is." She's like, "You'll like it, come on and play." And I come out and I watched them play. I thought it was like with pads or stuff. So I came out, watched everybody was tackling, there was no pads. I was like, "You guys don't wear anything?" They're like, "No." The coach comes up to me, he's like, "You're a big boy, why aren't you out here?" And I was like, "I just came to watch my sister play." And from there, I started playing. My season ended early that year, but that wasn't gonna stop me. I like felt something for it. It was something that kind of reminded me of life. Like, you get the ball, you run with it, get tackled, your family's gonna be there for you and get that ball back for you. You're gonna get up and you're gonna go for it again. And so I came out this year, and it was rough. I was thinking it's gonna be a tough time. Like, I went out to every game. My first game was with Buchanan, I think, and my first thought was, "God, protect me and my shoulder." Like, it's my last year. I'm hoping for the best. If we don't go all the way, at least I know I played and I tried my hardest. And I didn't have a lot of support from my parents this year. I guess they're not here. They couldn't find the keys to get here. But it scared me. I thought my year was over. But I thought about it, and Patrick talked to me about it. He told me, it's like, look up, don't put your head down. You're the toughest kid I know. You got me into it, and you better get through it. And he was kind of my influence, even though I was his. But I got out there every game, and people were telling me he played great, but on the inside I was scared. I was scared it might be my last game. So it scared me through this season. We're struggling, especially when I went to Fresno High, played them. We're getting tossed around, and that scared me. And my team, like, we finally realized, you know what, we're better than this. And coach got us through there. Most coaches, they'll talk crap to you, they'll say what they have to say just to make you feel like dirt, but coach always influenced me. Like, we went down to San Diego and he gave us a speech about Ireland, how they knew they were going to lose, but that didn't stop them. They were smaller than the other team, but they played their hearts out and they ended up getting it. So I thought about that throughout this whole year, and we became undefeated. And to me, that was a blessing, because I asked God every day, if this would be my last game, at least let me go out like a champ. And another injury happened, but I didn't take that as a downfall. I took that as God said enough is enough. You proved all you had to do. You Tech Valley, you have nothing more to prove. And it's been an inspirational year. It shows me that family's not all about blood. It's about how you act towards each other, how you're treated with one another. And I consider everybody here my family.
I was here earlier. I'm here because I love Christian very much, like he's my own son. He's part of our family, is each other. When times are hard and things get really, really tough, and he's young, and I just love you so very much. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we all adopted him. Just so you know. Yeah, we all adopted him.
I don't know.
He's gonna have a bright future, and we bless you on your way, and your road shall be good, and your heart shall be good.
And you always have a home here. Always.
My boy.
Game face, game face.
Yeah, here I am. I've been very proud of him. This is his 4th year that these coaches have actually put up with him. Yay! I'm glad at least for a few hours you got to put up with it instead of me. But unfortunately, towards the end, he got hurt, and I wouldn't let him play. The doctor said to. But I've been very proud of him, and I want to just thank the coaches for doing everything you guys did for him. So, very proud of you, Leland, and you guys did a great job.
All right.
You know, I started this sport when I was a freshman. I actually got talked to by Coach Matthews. And then when I first started, I wasn't really sure about it until I came out there. And these coaches right here, they had my back. You know, and I respect them. And I just fell in love with it. And it's been rugby ever since, all 4 years. And I wouldn't give anything up for that, no regrets. I love this sport. These coaches, I love these coaches. And, you know what? I got injured. It's sad, but, you know, I had a hell of a run. We had a hell of a season. We went undefeated, won Valley.
Yeah.
And, you know, guys are my family. I love you. And, you know what? Let this club last, you know, for as long as it has. You guys are great. Thank you.
Chris Silva.
I have to say, I have a lot of good things to say about rugby. Football's out, rugby's in. I'm not going to watch football no more because I'm a rugby mom now. But I have to say about the first 5 games, I was like this, like, oh, I felt scared. But, you know, it's been a great thing. I'm really proud of Christopher because he took it all the way through, all the way to the end. And he's become more outgoing. And he told me when at lunch, he said that this is what meant something to me, is that the rugby sport kids are happier on campus than the other sport teams. And that meant a lot to me because even when you guys are off the field and you guys are just kind of messing around, you guys are happy kids. You guys get along great. And there's always little kids. But you guys do. You guys get along great, and you guys go to war with these teams, and you're friends afterwards. And that means a lot to me as in sports, because the worst thing I think is making enemies afterwards, but you guys don't do that. I seen you pick up the other guy and pat him on the back and shake it off, and you guys weren't enemies out there on the field. You guys were players. And I like that about the sport, and I'm so proud of this kid. He's done such a good job. He's, I think he and I both are kind of typically shy, but he looks people in the eyes, and he just does a great job. So I'm really proud of him. I'm proud of these guys back here. You guys did a great job with these kids. I've seen the girl players sometimes take the coaches aside and talk to them, and they take their time talking to the kids, and that's awesome. So thank you for that. Thank you for being part of the community, and you guys did a great job. Fantastic. So I want to thank you guys seriously. So without you, this wouldn't happen. So thank you.
Come on, Chris. Tell us about the coach.
Just want to say I looked up to everybody on the team. I looked up to Coach Kwan and Coach all the other coaches. I'm just shy. I'm sorry. I lose my voice.
You're good, Chris.
I appreciate everything everybody did with me, even though I was a slacker and I screwed up at the beginning of the year. I appreciate all calling me out in front of everybody.
Oh my God. What is this, a roast?
So thank you guys.
Keep it 100.
Enoch?
Oh, Enoch! Calvin Klein?
Look at him. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Calvin Klein?
Come on. No hablo inglés. My father's, when I go to, he's coming to the school, he told me I want to play rugby. I asked him what is this report. He gave him put the computer. He showed me what is this report. He just told me give me the opportunity for play on this report. Okay, it's fine. I don't have too many times opportunity for go see the you play or the game. So this good time. The time for something you have too many friends over here. Good time for everybody. I appreciate it too the job for the coach. Thank you. This big guys, he needed this opportunity for all of it. You know, because with some son, wow.
Thank you, Lisa. All of you.
There you go.
That who was texting for I don't know how long to be in the team. So we gave him the opportunity to be because always he asked something for we tried to get the opportunity to him if he likes to practice another sport to one more because he was also was not last time we was playing something else that he was practice. Well, you know, like parents, we like to protect our kids. But I'm proud of you, Enoch, because always you make an effort to be close. And always you do, like you focus on something. And all of you guys, all together,
You did a great job. And each time you was going to play, I was praying for you for the championship. So thank you, everybody, for being together.
Well, I just want to, first of all, thank the coaches. You guys have been patient with me this year. I've had little conditions here and there. I want to thank the team. You guys have been great. We've worked together. The girls as well. I enjoy practicing with you guys and everything. And yeah, we're Valley champions. And,
Yeah. And this is the part where the ratchet talks.
I'm just going to intervene real quick. This is why I do it. Everything that you saw tonight, that's why I do it. And last year, I was in your seats, parents.
Hey, QE.
And one of the girls on the team said, "Oh, next year this is going to be you. You're going to head all this." And I said, "Oh no, you crazy. I don't got time for any of that." And look what happened. Here I am today. So I'm going to reach out to all the parents here tonight. We want to get this club established. We want to get parent involvement. I want to get a group of parents together. We meet this summer every maybe a month or every couple months so that we can keep the club going. We right now our finances are zero. I know the seniors want new jerseys for next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to start that now, not in December when we start our fitness. We got to start that now. So parents who are interested, I have. Oh, I don't have it. Just, you could call me up. Everybody has my number. If you don't, stop me before you leave, and we'll get this started. And I didn't say thank you to Michelle for helping out with all the socials. Always asking me, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? All the time. She was always there. She's willing to help, even though I know she's working all the time. So that was awesome. Ray, always, as well. I mean, you guys are awesome. I mean, I didn't have to worry about anything. I just put an email out there and boom, everybody's responding. I got this, I got that. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. And I'm sorry if I didn't mention anybody else, but I see your faces now, so sorry. But okay, and then for the boys and the girls, we are getting something special for you guys. We don't have it yet. So what I want is your phone numbers. I have a list of the girls and a list for the boys. I want your phone numbers where I can contact you. A valid number, please, and thank you. I could call you so that I could get these gifts to you later on, maybe in the next month. Also, anybody interested in playing sevens this summer, girls and boys, I want you to sign up right here. I have another clipboard here. Your name and number as well, please. And thank you. All right.
Hang on. This is from everybody. This is from the guys and the girls. We want to thank Lisa, first of all, so let's do that. She does a lot for us.
Yeah, I didn't sign that. I didn't sign that. I feel kind of bad. I never got them. Yeah, let me have one really quick so I can sign
Open it. We want you to open it right now.
Don't be a little girl. Someone give me a pen.
I got some texts
Anybody have a pen?
from some of the guys on the team and coaches.
Anybody have a pen?
Happy Mother's Day. Oh my God, it was so awesome.
Write my name on it.
I don't have a pen. I have to hand this right now.
He's not really gonna open it up.
You jerk. You too, you turkey.
Ooh, I got my fleece.
That's it.
What? That's racist.
Oh yeah. Enoch lost his sweatshirt up at the playoffs. And
You're not gonna give that to him, right?
Like my sweatshirt was his size. And I was like, oh God, I really don't want to give up my sweatshirt. But I'm like, he really wanted it though. He was like, hey, I found my sweatshirt and I really want it. So I gave him my sweatshirt. And then look, here I get this one. That's so awesome.
have all these cards. Hey, coaches. Shut your mouth.
Come on, Tim, you go, girl.
Come on, Tim.
We also got our head coaches something. They're coming right now. We ordered them, so we'll get those to you later.
Pizza?
So thank you to our coaches and our assistant coaches, Jamil and Stefan. So thank you.
Did you say Enoch wears girls' clothes?
Hey, now we're gonna get to the individual awards.
Hey, bro.
First of all, I just want to point out, a lot of people that have been watching rugby, you see a rugby game, and very rarely are you like, oh my God, that player is a superstar. It's just not that kind of sport. It's such a team sport that it's very difficult for one person to make a huge difference in a game. And but with that said, if you're playing with that person every week and you're practicing with them and you're coaching them, you'll start seeing those intangibles, the hard work, the additional skills, or just the heart and commitment. Our awards at Bullard have always been a vote. They've never been. We don't pick them. The coaches have a vote, just like the kids do. So these awards aren't. It's not, hey, we think it's this particular person. So it's not just what we see as coaches, while we're coaching the kids. It's what the players see in each other while they're working hard in fitness or on the field, who the leaders are. And so they're very important as far as that goes. It's definitely a consensus between everybody. And most of it is from the kids, is from the players. So we're gonna start giving those awards. As the coaches give their awards, they'll probably all say something about the season, sort of an open forum to say what they want to say. And we're gonna go in order. And we're gonna go ahead and start with Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
And she's gonna first give. Okay, Lisa knows what she's gonna do.
Yeah, no problem.
I can, dude.
You guys, this is all on video.
Noah.
Okay, I don't even know where to start. I was asked to give the most inspirational player award out, and I don't know, this guy, he just makes me laugh. I mean, every time he says something, I'm like cracking up. I'm like, oh my God, what is he gonna come up with next time? And just to say in general, okay, I have lots of kids, right? So you guys make my kids feel like, they know all the players by name. Okay, this girl, Emma, right here, she knows everybody by name. So I just appreciate that. And this particular guy, always seems to have a conversation with her every practice. So, but he's inspiring. I can't wait to see what he does. Once he graduates and gets out in the real world. But he's just, to me, he's an inspiration. He just makes me smile every time I see him. So this is for Tim.
Hey, I thought I might get this when I remembered the stance. And the fire that I saw light in your guys' hearts. You know he was gonna win. I'm completely kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You guys are really all my best friends, and it's just kind of weird to think about that because I see you guys maybe 2 hours a day. And an hour and a half of that, we're all just like, why are we here? This is miserable. Let's go home. It's like, you think your life is bad, and then you do fitness and you're like, my life is awesome. My life is a miracle. I just want to thank you guys for helping me remember that.
Hey Tim, turn on camera.
What's that?
You got that video in the room.
My homie right there.
Dude. Okay, so now for the girls, most inspirational player. She is the opposite of Tim. She's very, as far as personality-wise, hold on, let me say what I gotta say. She's very quiet, but when she speaks, it's very strong. I just love this girl. I've had conversations with her off the rugby field, and I just feel like I can relate to her. I can talk to her about anything, even stuff going on in my life. You know, she's just, she's a great girl. I love her. Shaq.
Chris, you have something to say?
Most inspired. Whoa. I'm not really inspiring, you know? I don't know, it's really surprising. I don't know, I mean, I'm always serious with you guys.
Shut up,
Devon, you're up.
Jamil.
Devon and Jamil.
Jamal.
Come on, Jamal. Get up here, Flex Stallion.
Come on, Jamal.
Jamal, let's go. Hey, catch.
Jamal.
All right, so I'm Coach Stefan. Everybody on the team knows me. The parents probably don't. I'm not that important. But, so, Coach Kwan texted me asking me if I was going to be here, and I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, you're going to be giving out an award. I'm like, okay, sweet. And he chose that I was going to give out Most Improved, which basically was my rugby career under him, was Most Improved from, because I started playing junior year under Coach Kwan, and in senior year I got Most Improved, but he said it was a 2-year process. I don't know that was pretty funny. But yeah, so this year I'm giving out Most Improved, and this year it's actually pretty cool. It's the first time this award or any award has been a tie. So there are 2 people receiving this award this year. Both of them start off the year asking a lot of questions, you know, trying to make everything work, and then throughout the year they just started doing better and started improving, and their playing was just a lot better. Both of these guys started off tackling was so towards the end was just like tackling was so clean. It was every single time it was just one person, one tackle. So that's all I gotta say about that. Just saying. So the first person that tied would be Will.
Will. Charizard. 420. Charizard. Third like 30. Count Portages.
What'd you special call? And the second is Aaron.
Never forget where we're going. Oh no.
Never forget Roosevelt. Hey, Warren. Warren, never forget Roosevelt.
First year playing, it was really amazing. Honestly, like the people, everyone involved, super great, amazing people. Cougar. Everyone's awesome. Thank you for voting me and Will for most improved. Thank you.
Yeah, cutie. Come on, Charizard.
Thank you for this.
Oh, are you serious?
I didn't know I'd get this. It's kind of shocking.
Yeah, big Will.
Yeah. Worm, shut up.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm kind of like shocked.
I got big Hey, Will.
The award for the most improved credits. Yeah. Process. What are you talking about? He's gonna be here till 2017.
That's 2 more years.
Patrick, shut up.
Okay. Coach Jamil, I help out with the girls mainly, but I help out with a couple of the elite guys.
Jamal.
He's back looks like Stefan.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, these girls. This is for most improved. 2 girls won it this year. Mainly when we get new girls out there, we're just like, hope they can do something. You hope that, you know, they're ready to get their hands dirty a little bit, ready to make some hits, ready to run. Most of them, the main group of girls you see here, they're all down to that. They're all good rugby players. They've all learned a lot. They've all been good. These 2 girls started off shaky. Just Sarah brought them out, so they were kind of questionable. But these 2 girls, both of them have great speed, but one of them's just a killer on the edge, on the outside. You just give her the ball and hope there's an inch of space and she's going. Other one's got good hands, she's a good center, and she'll be a good player when she keeps going. So these 2 awards go to Kayla Hurd, who's not here, and Katie.
Thank you guys.
I'm just trying to help her
This
out.
is my first year, and it was kind of scary at first, but the camaraderie was so great. I loved it. And I have 3 more years left in me, so I'm super excited. Thank you.
What? Look at Mika.
I was kind of in the way.
Dude.
Hey, Timmy.
Eric's gonna be here for another 4 years.
He'll be here when Eric's over here.
His high school year is like. What?
Oh shit. So first award that I'm doing today or tonight is the MVP for the girls. This player forward. Sorry, MVP, most valuable forward. This player, I believe, was a first-year player. Now, I don't typically
coach with the ladies or the girls, but since my daughter was involved this year, I helped out. But this is, again, I believe, first-year player this year. She went through all the first-year ups and downs, had a couple injuries. I believe she's going to be back next year, or next couple years? Just next year? Okay. Thank you for that. Anyway, she's definitely going to be a force. I hope that she stays healthy. We enjoyed having her. We enjoyed having her parents help out as well. They're very supportive of the club, which makes a world of difference. And that person for most valuable forward this year is Jasmine.
Tunes back there.
Thank you guys for voting for this for me. I was grateful to play with you guys this year. It was a hard sport in the beginning, but I think that the support from both the players and the coaches is what kept me going. And Shakira and Sarah is what kept me on the team and from losing my mind most of the time.
You're not gonna win.
Okay, so the now moving on to the MVF, which is most valuable forward for the boys club. You know, being involved in coaching, everybody's you know, you guys are all kind of like extended family to us. You know, kind of get to know you, get to know you know, at least for that period of your life, what you're going through from time to time when you're late to practice. You know, you lose your shoes, your sweatshirt, your knives. What? So yeah, we're kind of like some part-time parents while you guys are with us. This young man I'm going to talk about tonight, you know, he came to us from he came from a different high school, and he was a phenomenal player on the JV boys. He really, along with just one or two others on the JV side originally, really, you know, almost single-handedly won games for us. We're really excited to have him, and then he kind of lost his way, and he went to another school. So we lost him for a year. We went to play against him. So evidently he learned that playing against Bullard isn't a very fun thing to do, and he found his way back like a little lost sheep. So this year he had an exceptional year. He's a junior, so he'll be back with us next year. Just a phenomenal player. He's still trying to win games by himself, but we'll get him out of that. It's a process. But anyway, with that being said, most valuable forward goes to Josh Gutierrez.
E Nasty got nasty out there, huh? No, he's not E Nasty anymore. He's Smokey Robertson.
Most years on the Bullard team.
I played for Close West. It sucked. I didn't like Close West, so I came back. All I gotta say is we reached our season goals. We could have did a lot better, and it sucks knowing that in the playoffs. But then you think about it, like now coach knows what we can do, and it's gonna suck even more practice. And yeah, thank you all for picking me. Woo!
That's alright, that's the last one.
He says you need your GED first.
That was the last one, I swear.
I've never heard of that ever.
Spell it.
Spell it.
Yeah.
Okay, hold it right up the street. My boots are in the trunk.
Bring the wood.
I remember
Everybody touch.
We were, yeah, as you guys know, I like to mix it up a little bit. My age is catching up with me a little bit.
Yeah.
My mouthpiece didn't make it out of the console of my car as much this year as it did last year. That's because I'm getting old. Anyway, that's a whole different deal. But I remember helping out with the girls' side. As everybody knows, we integrated the boys and the girls into our practice. And I got to tell you, I just have a tremendous amount of respect for all you guys and girls who get out on a rugby pitch and train the way we train. Coach Quan, I love him like a brother. Coach Vance, I love him like a brother. Joe, Jamil, Stefan. I mean, we have great chemistry, and this has been a phenomenal experience as a human being to have this with these men, but also with you, you young men and young women. But anyway, so Coach says, Coach Quan says, hey, I want you to help me. We're going to do some pattern play with the girls. Well, I'm feeling a little good. I'm going to play some B-side with the men's club. I got to do a little bit of running. So I said, all right, I'll help out. So we start, Coach says, well, I'm going to play fly half, and I want you to go in and play flanker, and we're just going to run with the girls. And I remember what was about, I don't know, what I thought was 30 minutes was probably only about 5 minutes into it. I'm dying. I'm sweating. Pat looks at me, I look at him, he goes, man, I'm getting a workout. I go, dude, I'm getting a workout. What are you talking about? Anyway, it was a good experience. I'm here to talk about a young lady who's actually not here tonight, so I'll keep it brief, but I got a tremendous amount of respect for her. She's got a fire in her belly that will help her, not just on the rugby pitch, but hopefully in life, because that's what it takes in this game. This is not a game for the meek. This is a game that you have to have a desire to want to work hard and take it to the other side. This individual is a backline player this year who I thought showed a lot of promise, and you know, I hope that she continues to play rugby, and that's Rayla. And she's not here, but
Man, you need to be at home getting your credits.
okay, so anyway, you guys know I like to play touch. So this was a couple of, I don't know, what has it been now? Maybe 2-3 years ago. We're out playing at home, and there's these young kids with ponytails, and got a whole family with them. They like to come out and play touch. They're playing youth rugby with us. And they come out and they want to run, and I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be a lot of fun, man. I enjoy this. And I remember the only thing is that, you know, they like to run all over the place. They don't like giving the ball up. And a guy like me I get upset with that. Anyway, but there's a young man that's here tonight that will support me on the outside. He's playing wing, and I says, hey, here's what we're going to do. And I look over to him and I said, hey, we're going to do a scissor play. When the ball gets out, we're going to scissor on the edge. Watch. They keep over pursuing, and you cut it back in. Well, let me tell you something. We can talk about stuff all day long. But as coaches, we talk about this one thing. When a player does something that we teach them, it's one thing to go put it on a whiteboard and talk about it, drill, practice, and rehearse. But it's another thing to go initiate that in the game, and you do it on your own, and then have it work. Boom, the lightning bolt goes on. And that's a wonderful thing for a player. It's a wonderful thing in life because you have that experience. It's all of a sudden, it's like, oh, wow, that works. And you go back to it and you refine it. Well, anyway, so we did just that. I get the ball from a pass on the outside, and I take a tack straight up, and then I cut. And this young man cut right off of me and scissored right back into the hole that I left, and he ran all the way down the sideline for a try. And his eyes lit up like this. Woo! That was fun, wasn't it? I was fired up. Anyway, the player. Look, the thing is that these are the things that we do. This is what makes rugby fun. And one thing about this player that I'm talking about is done those types of plays many a times for us this year, and will continue to set people up and be a very good backline player for years to come. I'm proud of him. he's not just a good rugby player, he's a good young man. He carries himself with a lot of character. He's got a great attitude, and he's going to be a hell of a rugby player to deal with for years to come. That's Mika.
Put your hair down.
Man, here's Maggie, you don't have hair.
I can hear you.
He knew he was getting the award though.
Shut up.
Well, I'm thankful for you guys picking me for this, and you guys are my family. And
Really?
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Eric, you got 1 award. He's playing for the team. Will got more than you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Eric's got like 5 credits since he's left.
Eric gets the award from me.
Good job, cousin.
Okay.
The least amount of playing time?
Yeah, I'm giving the Gary Hernandez Award, which is, I don't know, probably the most important award we have. A lot of you guys don't remember Gary, but he was a coach in our 3rd year. Gary was an interesting guy. He was a teacher at Bullard. He'd been there for years, and he was a football coach there for years. Gary had played the NFL for the Dallas Cowboys. He was
Really?
a stud. Yeah. Yeah. And he was and he didn't know anything really about rugby. And then his son went to Stanford. And his son, I think, is still currently the all-time point scorer leader for Stanford's rugby team. And when we started a rugby program at Bullard, we were struggling, man. We just could not get the administration to take us seriously. And every time we got a club formed, it would miraculously go away. And so he said, hey, that ain't going to happen anymore. So he got involved. And he changed a lot of things for us. He was an incredible coach. And unfortunately, the first year he came out and really got involved, he died. He got pancreatic cancer, and
Come on, coach. You're killing me, man.
so this is a big award. This kid is, you guys need to learn a difference between being a kiss ass and kick ass, because I'm telling you, you guys are confusing this kid. He's kick-ass. But I hear you guys, I hear all your ranting and all your bullshit out there, give him a hard time all the time. This kid is amazing. He's amazing. The selection of this kid is perfect. He came out as a sophomore, and it was when we had enough players for a JV team. And so he played. He's gonna know who he is now because he hears this. But he played fly half for us, and he got most valuable player, but he just wasn't a fly half. I mean, he wasn't that fast, I'll be honest. And what he did, what was fast about this kid, I'll tell you, it's lightning fast, and it made a difference, is his brain. His brain is fast. He can take a lot of information and process it quickly. He's not big, but he is brave. I will say that. He just was a great player. That's true. By the way, Drew is going to New Zealand this year. Drew is also magna cum laude, right? This year? No? Just cum laude. Oh, jeez, what a loser. He also was selected by Dilworth, so he is going to be going to New Zealand next year on our program to live there for a year and tutor, and they were super impressed with his application. And after that, he's going to come back and go to Fresno State, and he's very deserving.
Yeah.
Good job, Drew.
I really want to say thank you guys. This means a lot because you guys are my family, and I put it out there for you guys. And we took Valley, and I just want to say thank you guys for this year and for every year before it. meant a lot to me in my high school career. So thank you.
Woo! Yeah!
I hope you get an extra bed in New Zealand. I want to come down and visit.
Man.
He's walking without the crutches.
Man.
Hey Drew. Want me to hold that for you? When I was asked to make this presentation, I didn't know what to say, so I called our good friend Hans Matthews, and he sent me a couple of things to say.
What are you doing?
Oh
my God! He wrote a book! He wrote a book! He wrote a book!
He said, don't worry, I'll send you something. And I hadn't even told him what it was about yet. So, bear with me if it's not even about rugby.
He wrote a book!
So anyway, this girl came out, and like Jamil said, it's one of Sarah's friends, so you just hope she can do something.
Aww.
So I noticed that she was walking and chewing gum and talking at the same time. So I thought, this girl has potential. So then she was standing on the sideline, and the boys went thundering by, and a splash of mud ended up on her sock, and she was wringing her hands like it was the end of the world. And I thought, oh, this does not bode well. So a little while later, we're teaching how to pass the ball, and there's a little wobble in the ball when he gets there, and there's a broken fingernail. Now they're tears.
Wow.
And I thought, this does not bode well. So next we go to just running with the ball. You give her the ball, she starts to run, and then when it comes close, she gets close to the tackler, she comes to a complete stop, and essentially offers herself to be tackled. You can imagine what I was thinking. This does not bode well. So then it came to tackling. She advanced, come to a complete stop, look up with this pleading look in her eyes. Do you mind if I tackle you? I will do my utmost not to hurt you. And I thought, this does not bode well. So soon after, we're at a game, and it's a game we should be winning pretty handily. But we're a couple of points behind. And there's a scrum, and then there's a call. Rhino, rhino, rhino. It's not the usual bellow directive. This one is more of a pleading rhino, rhino, rhino. So the ball comes out, and all of a sudden, there is a Now, I spent 20 years in Africa. I know these animals.
Damn.
And I thought, holy Moses, a rhino has escaped. It's going to disrupt the game. I reached for the rifle, but that was 30 years ago. So, what do we do? So I look again, and once again, this time it's a I bump, e bump, e bump. And I look, and it's Angelica. Just thundering through, knocking people over. Minutes later, the ball's out, the ball's on the other side, it's coming at her, she just lays somebody. So then, rhino, rhino, rhino became my favorite play. I love to see her run it. Woo!
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm a little emotional. That's so sweet. Thank you.
What do you want? Shut up, Nika.
Well,
Leland.
I thought I was horrible. You know, I had never really played like a sport before this, and
Please don't cry.
when I first came out, I was so scared. I was so nervous. I told my uncle, I was like, I don't want to go anymore. Let me stay home. And he was like, no, I paid money. You're going. And so I stayed. And little did I know I was going to fall in love with it. And thank you guys. Thank you guys. Oh, you go, girl.
Way to bring the wood.
Hugging.
You're the worst like video recorder.
Shut up. I think you would be the worst with your deep voice.
Okay, so hey, we're at MVP now. We got 2 more awards. Okay, so look, I don't think anyone's going to dispute this selection. Not just valuable in so many ways, as a leader and as a player. You know, this individual, when he was a sophomore, he came out, and we had played a tournament in LA. Remember that? And we were definitely rebuilding. I mean, some of the best players maybe we've ever had at our club had been playing the first 2 years, and then they were gone, and so we had the wisdom of doing this tournament in LA, and we ended up playing against some of the best teams in the country, and we were new. And I, of course, was completely pissed because everybody was just not, I mean, it was like we just weren't standing up to it. And so we had a game against Snow Canyon, which, if you follow rugby, they're one of the best teams in the country. And we had a tournament game against them, and I was standing on my head pissed at the kids because I didn't feel like we should be winning them, but I felt like we should be playing them. This kid was a sophomore, man. Unbelievable. I remember watching that game just thinking, this is one tough young man. I mean, he just was going for it. And there was no fear in him. And you know, just told me he could be a great player. Fortunately, he got hurt. The year he got hurt, we actually didn't really know how hurt he was while he was hurt. He wanted to keep playing. Finally, you know, when we looked at him, it's like, no way, this guy's off. He's got to go off. But we were playing Buchanan. He didn't want to leave. And it hurt us not having him. The next year, he was so anxious to come back, but he wasn't healed. Man, he got a physical issue, and just in a you know, be on your knee, tackle form drill. He got hurt again, and it was just like, oh man. And I'm telling you, as much as it bummed me out, I mean, he was crushed, absolutely crushed. But never disappeared, man. Always around, always poking his head around, always being a part of what was going on. This year, he came out and he hadn't played in a while. He couldn't even play in a game until February. But he kept coming out, he kept training, and he was having dreams. You know, he wanted to play so bad. He was having nightmares that his shoulder was getting hurt. You know, and he was worried about it. And not because he's afraid of getting hurt, but because he's afraid he's not going to be able to play. And so this was going on. So we finally got out there. And I thought, well, you know, let's see what happens. Let's see if he's worried. And he just unbelievably starts nailing people. Complete reckless regard for his body. It's like, dude, what about those dreams about hurting your shoulder? What's happening? And he just became, he's such a hard runner. And we weren't, you know, we didn't have, I mean, if you take our kids and you put them maybe against the normal population of the school, maybe they look a little bit bigger. But when you walk onto a rugby pitch, we're not a big team. You know, we know that. We all know that going in. These kids know. I don't want to lie to them. We have some big kids, but generally when we go out there, we are where we are. It doesn't matter. But this guy was that. He's a real deal. And eventually, as the season wore on, he was initiating so much contact. And, you know, I've been watching him. I've really been dying to see him play. And I ended up saying, hey, look, you're not just meat, man. Don't just run into everybody. Don't do it because you're a great rugby player. I mean, you're fast. You got good hands. You're smart. You know how to play. And you can play at the next level. I know you can. but you can't base it on size always. You got to go ahead and play rugby. And to see a 260-pound kid, pop to a gap, go 30 meters, and offload in a tackle is a beautiful thing. And his emotional leadership on the field was amazing. I mean, it's like the team is, as long as he's out there, it's like they're all kind of looking at him. It's like, okay, oh yeah, we're okay, because he's out there, because he's sort of maybe the protector, he's the passion, he's the let's go, he's I'm not going to give up, he's let's take it to him, he's we can do it, I'm not afraid, look, we can do it. And when we got to the playoffs, when he went down, it was just like, oh man, he knew it. I knew it. I think the team felt it. We were actually, he wouldn't leave the field because the moment he left, he couldn't go back in. So we had everyone he thought he could try to pull his arm back into socket so he could play. That's, some crazy shit. That's, even for someone who's been around rugby, it's just like, oh, okay, well, are we doing this? Okay, let's go ahead and do it. We're just crazy enough to try it ourselves. So he wouldn't leave the field. And when he did leave, it changed everything. I can tell you that we didn't do as well as, and the boys know that I was, not happy with the way we played in the playoffs. But I felt like, in looking back, that we could have probably still played badly and had him in the game and won those games. I felt like we could have still maybe somehow try to pull it together later. But without him, we got a little bit rudderless. We didn't have anybody to stand up to that, like particularly against Rio Linda. A 340-pound kid gets the ball and he starts running up. And, we're trying to tackle, we're doing our best. But if this kid was here, he would have stuck him and drove him back and thrown him on their back and run him over. And that's why he's our most valuable player as a Christian.
Speech!
I honestly don't know what to say. Usually, when I played a game, I didn't think I played that good because, like Coach said, I used to just run into people. I didn't get that much yardage.
That's the point of the game, dude.
But it kind of scared me too because he sent me out there to an HP camp where it's kind of like they scout out for all-star teams. When I saw those kids, they were monsters. They were like 6'3", 6'4" kids, and I looked at them and I was like, I don't want to hit you. And then we got on the field and they're like, alright, let's do some tackling drills. And I saw those kids run and I was like, I know damn sure my coach would not let that kid in the game. I know damn sure any one of us would be able to hit that kid and keep going. The way we were raised in rugby is way different than most kids are. We were raised where we just don't care. We do it to get the job done. That's how Coach raised us. It's not as if we have big egos. It's pride in how we play. We could be like any other team and totally just be jerks about how we play. But we're not. That's what makes us special. That's what makes us stronger as a team. We can take a hit, get up, give a hit, and pick that person up and say, good job, keep going. And it's just the way I played. I just want to say thank you to the coaches, thank you to the team for having me out here. It's been a beautiful year. I love everybody. Thank you.
Yeah. I think we all know what award this is, and
I don't.
Who the most likely candidate is. I'm honored to make this presentation. I'm also a little sad. This will be the last year that this player plays for us in Bullard colors. This is a player that was with rugby before there was rugby in Fresno at the high school level. Patrick is the architect of rugby at Bullard, and Milt is the general contractor of rugby in the Central Valley. Then this girl would certainly be the cornerstone of girls rugby here at Bullard and in Fresno. She was there before there was a boys team. She was there before there was a girls team. She's played at high school level, at the college level, when she was very, very young. An awesome player. Anyone that brings passing, tackling, running, kicking to a team is going to be a highly valued player. This player brought all that and more. She was given the captaincy fairly early, and through that I think she learned leadership. Her leadership skills grew over the years. Combine that with the vision, being able to see gaps, see the field, see a kicking opportunity to kick into open space and chase it, take advantage. These are all the skills that this player brings. And if that's not enough, we said, well, you've had your fun in the back. We need a hooker now. So we took this player and threw her into the deep middle of the scrum, where she excelled. We did have somebody else take the throw, but that's okay. When you bring all of that else, that's plenty. So clearly, the most valuable player on the girls' team this year and in many years past. And hopefully she will be back on the sidelines again in Bullard colors as a coach. I truly hope so, for the team and for myself, probably mostly. Sarah Kwan.
All right.
I'm gonna keep this short because I kind of don't want to cry.
Cry. It's too loud.
This sport is really, as I said, it makes me who I am today. I couldn't have been here without the people I played against, the people I played with, especially the coaches, the parents, and the family members of other players. It just means a lot to me. I would always look forward to practicing, not really the fitness, but, you know, everything else, seeing all the coaches' faces, the players, even if I got into it with some of the players. But you know, that's what makes us a family, makes us a whole. And everyone I see is a family member, especially the coaches, Lisa, Pitt, Jamil, Stefan, my dad, of course, Vance, Joe. I always called them my dads, and I always will. And I'm very thankful for it. Thank you.
I wonder if Eric's credits are going to be like his credit score in the future.
Eric has a higher IQ than credit. His IQ's like 90. I really want to
Okay, that is it.
Oh, wait.
You're gonna do that. Except for Lisa, who has something to say. Hey, just a great year. Seniors, thank you. Everybody else who's coming back, get ready. Train.
Finish.
Eric. And hey, if you're playing rugby and enjoy it, you know, tell your friends. Get people out. Let's get more people out. The whole idea of what we're doing is we're trying to grow the game. Okay, it's not you know, it's not just about this group. It's about groups that follow, people that follow. If you enjoy this, you know, share it with somebody. Bring them out. And we're not talking about, you know, I'm saying they don't have to be a great athlete. They just have to be somebody that we'd enjoy having out here. You know, and it doesn't matter what age. We've got under 10s, under 12s, under 14s. It doesn't matter what sex. We got girls, we've got boys. So everyone is welcome out here. And great year. We're all real proud of you. Good stuff this year.
All right. Hey, and if you're graduating, you want to help out?
Come on back. We got Josh that's come back. We got Lucas who was out here a lot. We got Jamil who didn't play for Bullard, but might as well have. And we've got Stefan. So yeah, we'd love to have everybody back out.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
Okay. Again, I wanted to thank the coaches again. Like Annie was saying, these guys do not get paid. They have full-time jobs, and they devote all this time and energy. I mean, just for example, Coach Juan, okay, so he's pretty much rugby 6 days out of the week, and sometimes 7 because they go play on Sundays. The girls would. So, I mean, and that's on top of his family and, you know, their families and everything that they do. So I just really appreciate all the time and the effort that you put into these kids. From the youth coaches all the way up to the high school coaches, I don't know if this is the first year that I've been kind of in contact with all these different Bay Area, SAC area, down south, all these different coaches. And I don't know if you guys realize what awesome coaches you have. Most of the coaches that I run into have been all about winning, or they're just like a parent like me that are just trying to get a club together. They don't know anything about the sport. They're just, you know, trying, which is great. I'm not putting that down. I'm just saying that these guys all have played. They all have experience, and the stuff that they bring to you, to teach you on the field, it's going to go a long way, not only just on the field, but in life. Okay, I'm done with that. Our youth, our under 14s, 3 of our guys have been selected to play on the Bay Area All-Star team. 3 of them. Coach Juan just got a text, said they made the team. They got a picture of them on Treasure Island, you know, just like posing like, yeah, you know. 2 of these guys will be coming to play at Bullard next year as freshmen. So that's awesome. We also have 2 of our high school players who have been, they've made the first cut for Isaiah made the first cut for the Sacramento Valley, and Mika's made the first cut for the JV Bay Area. So they're opening doors for not just the Bullard rugby, but for the Central Valley rugby. You know, the reputation that we hold up in SAC and the Bay, I mean, they say nothing but good things about us. Even the parents that I run into, just like amazed at, like, I guess when Elk Grove came down, you know, went back up there and, you know, word got around, and so they just speak very highly of us, and we like to keep that going. So that being said, let's see, rings, Valley Championship rings.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody got fitted today except for Emmanuel, but we got you. We got you. Okay? There's 3 of you guys that have to be fitted. The information that I have right now is that they're going to be approximately $200, parents. But we will discuss that later. I'll be sending you an email. I'm not sure if you got a chance to look at what they're going to look like, but I will send the email out to you.
They're pretty cool.
And again, finances, I got to put this out here again. Finances, you know, we're at 0. And in order for us to function, we really need to get a group of parents together who want to, you know, just make this club get better. You know, and it's not just about money, don't get me wrong, but in order for us to do what we do, we need to get the funds going. So whoever's interested, please contact me. am open to any ideas, but I really just want to get a group of us, just meet every month or every 2 months for right now, and just, you know, start setting it up. So let me know if you're interested, and thank you again for everything. Don't forget, numbers 7, please. Okay.
Forget to help clean up. Dessert time.
Oh, dessert.
Dessert time for what? Bruh.
How do you pause